Osmosis with Reeti, and here we are going to start with the topic probability of class 10th NCERT textbook maths. So these are the few pointers you should remember while doing the questions of probability. Probability is not much harder if we remember all these points. So let us discuss the each point one by one. First, probability of having an event means probability of happening of any event. It is denoted by P in the bracket E. E refers to event. So probability of happening of an event. The formula is number of outcomes favorable to event upon number of all possible outcomes. We will use this formula throughout the chapter, so you must note it down. Now, if you roll a dice once, you have 6 outcomes. You have the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. But here are some questions in which they tell you that there are 2 dice which is rolled simultaneously or which is rolled together. In that case, you will have 36 outcomes and you should remember this point. Deck of cards. Many of us actually don't know how many cards are there and what are they. So it is just a little about it. If you know it, you can just skip this part. So we have Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then these 3 are known as face card, that is Jack, Queen and King. Total there are 13 types of outcome, and here also it is of 4 types. Like one shape is like this, another is heart, then this shape, and this is another shape. Okay, these are the 4 kinds of shape. They will not tell you a shape, but they will more tell you be like color. So these 2 are red in color and these 2 are black in color. So 13 cards of 4 types is equals to 52 total number of cards in a deck of cards, in which 2 into 13 is your red and another 13 is your black. Now the second formula is probability of not happening of an event. Probability of not happening of an event. So it is denoted by E dash or E straight line over here like this. Okay, and the formula is 1 minus probability of happening of an event. Means अगर आपने ये वाला निकाल दिया formula, then you can simply subtract 1 from it and you will get the probability of not happening of an event. I am talking about a same question. Okay, so these 2 together are called complementary events. So I hope this much is pretty clear to all of us. Now let us start with exercise 14.1, because if we do more questions, we will be able to understand the question more easily. So let me get the book here so we can go through the questions. Okay. First, let us quickly discuss the fill-ups. Probability of an event plus probability of the event not happening. So here it is a formula, that is probability of event plus probability of event not happening is equals to 1. So you can just write here 1. The probability of an event that cannot happen is, and such an event is called, so such an event is called basically impossible events. Just correct it. And obviously probability of not happening, that cannot happen, not happening, but it will not ever happen, so it will be 0. The probability of an event that is certain to happen is 1. At least it will be having the probability of 1, and such an event is called certain events, means वो होगा ही होगा. The sum of the probabilities of all the elementary events of an experiment is 1. The probability of an event is greater than or equal to 0 and less than equal to 1. Just remember this fill-up. It might come in your examination for 1 marker. So with this, our fill-ups is done. You must remember actually all the fill-ups, because it can come in 1 marker. There will be a huge amount of MCQs coming in your exams. Now the second one. Which of the following experiments have equally likely outcomes explained? A driver attempts to start the car. The car starts or does not start? A player attempts to shoot a basketball. He shoots or misses the shoot. A trial is made a true false question. The answer is right or wrong. A baby is born. It is a boy or a girl. So here the experiments having equally likely outcomes means या तो वो होगा या तो नहीं होगा. There is no any third option. So the answer is your third and fourth. Now you will ask me why not first and second. Third is fourth is quite obvious. Baby is born, it will be a girl or a boy. A trial is made, either the judge says that she is guilty or not. The answer, the question true or false, the answer is right or wrong. There is nothing in between, right? But a driver attempts to start a car. You will see that it will either start or does not start. But they can be that it is not working properly, it is not starting properly, it started but it's not moving, like many other outcomes can be there. So no equally like outcomes, no. A player attempts to shoot a basketball. He shoots or misses the shot. So now this one is quite tricky, because if we go practically, we'll see that either he will or she will make a shot or not. So how come it is not having equal likely outcome? So the answer is here is, why do sometimes we have empire or coaches who is interfering? Because there's a sort of confusion in the game, right? So what it means here that there can be a confusion, there can be some other outcomes also. You must remember, you must do this question as well. This can come as it is in your question paper. Now let us start with the third question. Why is tossing a coin considered to be a fair way of deciding which team should get the ball at the beginning of football game? Can you answer this question on your own? Just try thinking. If you know the answer, comments me below. Okay. Tossing of a coin is considered to be the fair game, because just try to understand that in tossing of a coin we just have two outcomes. It will either be tail or head. If a team selects tail, or if a group team selects head, so there is out here the out probability of having tail is 1 upon 2. That is number of favorable by total. Similarly, head is also having the same probability. So you can see that 1 upon 2 is the probability in both the cases. Hence, it is really very fair. No one is advantaged or disadvantaged. Hence, it is used in tossing a coin. Now, which of the following cannot be the probability of an event? So 2 upon 3, obviously it can be in fraction. Here also we got it in fraction, right? So it can be 15%. Obviously 15% is a probability that is usually used. 0.7% is also a number which can be considered to be a probability of event. But obviously never, it cannot be negative. What does it mean to be negative? Either it will be probability that cannot happen, so it is 0. Hence, the negative doesn't make any sense here. So now we'll discuss question number 5. If probability of happening is 0.05, what is the probability of not happening? Okay, this question is quite easy. Okay, so in question number 5, let me write the answer number 5. Probability of happening of any event is 0.05. I have to find the probability of not happening. This symbol represents probability of not happening, right? So what is the formula? It was 1 minus probability of happening, right? So we'll do 1 minus 0.05 and it will be equal to 0.95. So it is as simple as this. Now let us discuss question number 6. So a bag contains lemon flavored candies only. Lemon flavored candies only. Now the question for the says, Malini takes out one candy without looking into the bag. What is the probability that she takes out an orange flavored candy? So the first one is that the probability of that she takes out orange lemon candy is 0. Why? Because it can't happen. It can't happen. If a bag contains only lemon flavored candy, so it is not possible that she can take out orange flavored candy, right? And the probability of taking out a lemon flavored candy. So what is the probability of getting a lemon flavored candy? So सारे के सारे lemon flavored candies है. So there is number of candies. But you will see that total number of outcomes and favorable outcomes will be 1. How? So total number of outcomes is number of flavored candies. Favorable outcomes is number of lemon flavored candies. So these both are equal, and when the equals are divided, we get 1 as the answer. Okay, now answer 7. Let us do. So the question says, it is given that in a group of 3 students, the probability of 2 students not having the same birthday is 0.992. What is the probability that the 2 students have the same birthday? So here R BE is equals to 0.992. Now this is quite confusing here. So this represents probability of students not having the same birthday. Now you will say that it is having not in there, so there should be a line here. So I am taking probability of students not having the same birthday as my favorable event of not of happening. कि ऐसा होगा कि 2 बच्चों का बर्थडे एक दिन नहीं आएगा, that is 0.992. Okay, so the probability of not having same birthday of 2 students will be 1 minus 0.992 will equal to, you can do the simple arithmetic, and it will be 0.008. Now some of you will say that we should have taken this as P dash E, and then we should have added 1. So actually it is not gonna happen. You only have one formula, that is probability of not happening of any event is 1 minus 0.992 or 1 minus probability of happening. I have taken this 0.992 as probability of having. So I can say probability of happening is 2 students not having same birthday. Okay, you don't just have to focus on this word not. Okay, you just can't focus on this word not and decide whether it's probability or not. Or also in this kind of question, you are given one probability, right, and you have to find the another one. So this will be more convenient and easier for you. And the right one, that the outcome given, the event given to you, take it as probability of event happening, and take the another one as probability of event not happening, and hence you will get your answer. Now we'll do question number 8. Let us read what is question number 8 saying. A bag contains 3 red balls and 5 black balls. So 3 red balls, 5 black balls. A ball is drawn at random from the bag. What is the probability of drawing of a ball drawn is red? So मैंने ई की जगह यहाँ रेड लिख दिया, दैट इज प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ बॉल ड्रॉन रेड. You can do it like this, that's not wrong. It is given the same way in our NCERT textbook as well. So probability of ball drawn is red is equals to number of outcomes. What is the number of outcomes? So it is total number of balls. Total number of balls is 5, 6, 7, 8. The total number of outcomes is equals to total number of balls, that is 8. And probability of the ball drawn red is number of red balls, that is 3. So this is your first answer of first. Then second, probability of ball drawn is not red. Probability of ball drawn is not red. So what you will do? You will do 1 minus probability of ball drawn red. You will subtract this 1 minus 3 upon 8. It will be like 8 minus 3 upon 8. And further, the answer will be 5 upon 8. Okay. So this one is quite easier. Now answer 9. The question says a box contains 5 red marbles. 5 red marbles. Okay. 8 white marbles. 4 green marbles. Okay. One marble is taken out of the box at random. What is the probability that the marble taken out will be red? So probability of red is equals to, again, total number of outcomes you will write, that is 8 plus 5, 13, 17, right? So 17 is your total number of outcomes because there are 17 balls and it is total number of outcomes you are having. Now the probability of marble taken out will be red is the number of marbles red, that is 5. Okay. Now first ho gaya, then the second one, probability of the marble taken out will be white is equals to total number of outcomes and number of white marbles, that is 8. Third, I am doing here not green. Probability of balls not green you have to find out. Now this one, how will you do? There are two ways. Either you find probability of green, probability of the marble is green, you either find it out and then you subtract 1 from it and get the answer, or you can take it simply as probability of event not happening. So you can simply take it as PE and you can write probability of marble taken out not green, and then we will follow the formula. Probability of E is equals to total number of outcomes, then the favorable outcome. Favorable outcomes क्या है, मुझे green नहीं चाहिए, means other colors other than green. So I will sum this red and white together, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, this is your answer. Now doing it other way around, first I will find probability of green, that is total number of outcomes by number of green marbles, 4. After that what I will do is I will find probability of not taking out green. This was the probability of marble taken out will be green, and this will be the probability of marble taken out not be green. So what I will do now is 1 minus 4 upon 17. 17 taken the LCM. 17 minus 4 is equals to 17. Just a second, here it will be 13 because 8 plus 5 is equals to 13, right? Okay. Now here 17 minus 4 upon 17. It will give us 13 upon 17. So you can see doing it either way. Either you do like this or like this. There are two methods of doing this type of question, but you are getting the same answer. Hence, it is on your own IQ and your choice that which question you want to do. With this, We are ending up this video on question number 9. In the next video, we'll start with question number 10. Till then, bye bye. Have a wonderful day ahead. I hope you like my video. If you do, so do like, subscribe, and share my channel. Also, don't forget to ring the bell hang button so you'll get all the notifications of my channel. Till then, bye bye and keep studying.